Don't you give up. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're thinking about, don't give up. I'm Larry Wallace, and I'm here to tell you that I didn't get gray hair for nothing. I didn't get a white beard for nothing. We're going to talk about it. Let me turn this off. I don't own the copyrights to the music you heard in the background, but let me sure to tell you that the devil, the devil is busy. Once again, it is 6:39 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, we all here for a purpose. We here for a purpose. We here for a purpose. We are here for a purpose. Regardless how hard the situation the tough get tough and the going get going. I want to thank everyone for following me. I want to thank everyone for subscribing to me. I want to thank everybody just to say, hey, Larry, I haven't seen you on Facebook. No, you haven't, because the devil is a liar. Once again, the devil is a liar, and no matter how hard anyone tries, someone always going to try to defeat you. And so we're going to talk about how you can overcome defeation, defeation, and the devil. Because, once again, folks, no matter what people do to you, you don't quit. Don't quit at all. Because do unto you as you want people to do for you. So for instance, when someone tries to do anything to you, trust and believe. And look, I'm not wishing no bad luck on nobody. Just put it in God's hand. God is a jealous God. When you try to do things your way, God mad. So, I don't go on Facebook anymore. Uh, it's not by choice, it's by force. You have so many people out there out to get people. They just like wake up. I want to destroy this person. I want to destroy this person. So many people out there wants to destroy me, Larry Wallace. They wanted to destroy me. They don't want me to have a job. They don't want me to have no money. They don't want me to have no children. They don't want me to have no wife. They don't want me to have nobody. They don't want me to have anything. So for people to wake up and have that kind of heart and that malice, that is ludicrous. But that's okay. Um, God is still blessing me. When one door shut, God opened three doors. And I just want to thank God for giving me another day to wake up and be thankful to see another day. So let me tell you about yesterday. Yesterday, I was busy cutting grass. Um, it was like a big task. One, I mean, I had cut this grass yesterday, and it was the worst and the hardest I ever done before. It was a challenge for me to cut this grass. I took a picture of it, but I should have did more. I think I did more. I don't know, but it was a hard task. And I tackled it, and I tackled it, and I tackled it, and I did a great job. And other people in the community They was walking to me and coming to me. Can you cut my grass? Can you cut my grass? And then I tackled the person grass next door, the front and back. And I told the customer, I said, you know what? I'm not charging this person, but if this person give you something, just cash app it to me. Because that yard was like that for a long time. And the neighbor's yard was high too. So what I did when I cut that front and back grass, I cut the neighbor grass, and I told her, I said, you know, these people said, oh, that's my neighbor. I said, you know, the reason why I'm cutting your grass because, I mean her grass because it'll make your grass look good. Because both of y'all on the corner, it'll look good. And they're going to thank me. And I said, if they give you something, just cash app it to me. I cut the stuff off the fence. I even cut the stuff in the alley around the fence and all that. I mean, I did the damn thing, people. How you doing, cousin Sherrod? I want to send my apology that I didn't make the cookout yesterday. Um, and the reason why I did not make the cookout yesterday because my phone company did me wrong yesterday. And I will be calling them and letting them know. Now, as y'all know, I got 3 lines, right? Hooked up to my account, right? The one I'm holding in my hand, just that and forth, right? And I called to pay my bill yesterday for my phone bill, right? It was just $85. You know, $85 for 3 lines. That's not bad, is it? And then one time I had put like I called and I didn't have $85, so I told my company to extend my bill. They said no problem. So they extended for a month. So that's the 29th. I was supposed to pay another $85, right? So when I called, I said, you know what? I got an extra phone after I paid the bill. I said, I got an extra phone. You think you can put another number on that? They said, sure, no problem. I said, well, this is what I want you to do. I want to give you the IME number first and see if you can do it before you do it. They said, well, you got to pay your past payment first. That's the $85 I supposed to pay the 29th. I said, you know what? They checked the phone out. And they said, yeah, you can use that phone. So I went on and paid that bill. And then they said, well, you got to pay $85. And guess what? It's a free line. And you don't have to pay $85 to have 4 lines. Your bill gonna be $60 now. So they not just went up, they went down and said I only gotta pay $60 now, right? I said $60. Wow. So they was saving me money to get a 4th line. So I said great. So when the man was doing that, he sent the contract agreement. I signed all that and all that on the phone, and all of a sudden it was disconnected. I said, dang. And thinking that they gonna call me back on at least a couple of my lines, right? He didn't call me back, and so I called back. And then I had to explain everything all over again to the next lady got on there. The first one was a guy, then the next lady, and that took. So basically, to take him to do all that, it took like over an hour. And then the lady was on there, had to explain everything to her. And then they had music and talking in the background. I said, Miss, it's too much going on in there. I mean, why would she said, oh, they are doing it seemed like a party. It's so rude for a company to be have all that stuff in the background. So anyway, um, so I had explained it to her, and then this and that. So now she giving me the lines and all that, right? And then when she finally took 2 hours to do all that, be mindful now all together it's 3 hours, right? So my 443-839, I mean 443-832-0375 was on this little phone right here, and I put the other lines on the bigger phone. So anyway, so the lady finally did it. So I got a satellite bubble on this phone as she was doing. I said, wait a minute, miss, my main line number is not working now. And she said, what's wrong? I'm troubleshooting. She didn't know what was going on. Then she said, well, you got to turn this phone off for 24 hours. I said, no, that's my main line. Just go ahead and switch, since this phone having problems, switch my old number into the new phone. And she was trying to do that and couldn't do it. An arrow came up and it was a mess. And then she, some kind of way, I lost her. Then I had to call back and tell the other guy, hey man, this what happens. And then he got disconnected some kind of way. And then I called back and it was going on 12 o'clock at night, man. And I called back. They said, did you disable your number? I said, no, I didn't disable my number. They said, well, you disabled your number. That mean my main number, they said that I said they ain't want it. I said, oh hell no, They actually took my number, people. I said, man, all these people got my number and my business. So it took them like 2 hours to get my number back. I got my number back. Um, they said that I couldn't have 4 lines. I only can have 3 for right now. I said, man, I didn't sign papers. They said this. So what happened, even though the lady said that I could have this and that and pay this bill out, and man, it was crazy yesterday. So that's why I didn't make the cookout yesterday, because I was trying to get my phone number straight. That everybody got my number. I finally got that straight. So they took back the new number, and I had transferred my old number to the new phone. So I'm gonna call my carrier and I'm gonna let them know that I was off the air for like 6 hours and they made a mistake and I lost business. And you know what? I'm not gonna pay my bill for a whole year. A 1 year, and plus I want a free iPhone for that. I want a free iPhone, the highest one. I want them to mail it to me. No, I can't get mail because my haters, they be taking my stuff. I'm gonna go pick up my new iPhone because they gotta pay for that mistake. That was a big mistake. And then I didn't make it to my cousin cookout. I'm very upset about that. Uh, but yeah, that's what happened yesterday, last night. It was a mess. I almost lost that number. But anyway, what's going on, y'all? So that's y'all heard from me. Y'all heard from me. Y'all heard from me. Let me see what's going on with y'all. I see some folks on here. Uh, I see some folks on here. Yes, yes, yes. All right. I see everybody. I see y'all. Y'all holding off. And what y'all doing up this early in the morning? It's 6:53 Eastern Standard Time. It's like 6:53 and y'all up this early? Come on now. I see my cousin on here. Mm-hmm. I sure do. I see my cousin. I see my cousin. Yeah. So Sherrod, one thing about YouTube, the devil can't block it like it do Facebook. Now, be mindful, folks. You got so many people envy in me, right? And the reason why I'm letting my YouTube people know before, because I'm still testing water out on YouTube, and I love it, y'all. YouTube is so different, but I still got stragglers coming on from Facebook, right? And they've been trying to block my YouTube, like they blocked my Facebook. They blocked all my Facebook pages. They shut all my Facebook pages down. But guess what? They can't shut YouTube down like they can do Facebook. Facebook is like green. Facebook is green to the core. Facebook let anybody say anything and they'll block your page and then they'll review everything and then they'll give you your page back. And then they send me a email saying, "Our technical this and that. We sorry. We apologize. It was our fault." Right? I got so many of those because once they review it, then they give me my page back, and then the haters know that I got my page back, and then they block it again, and then they review it again. And they give me my page back again. So they're gonna give me my page back, right? And basically, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna I'm gonna have a lawsuit against Facebook because um, what Facebook doing. I'm a news guy, right? And basically, Facebook is messing up my groove. And dang, like I said, when one door closes, I'm gonna open. YouTube is so better, and YouTube don't play that. You can't call YouTube or email YouTube and say that a person doing this and they not. So don't you know it's like 1,000 of those people on that group, and what they did, most of them email, Facebook, all at the same time, and they had my page shut down. They tried to do that mess with YouTube. Man, YouTube won't buzz me. They keep me steady and firm. Long as I'm not going against the community policy, I ain't got nothing to worry about on YouTube. I wasn't even going against the community policy on Facebook, but they kept blocking. So that's cool because I got receipts how many times I've been blocked, and that's ching ching money every time they make mistakes. So cool. Mark Zuckerberg, he passed away, and they got a new owner for uh, Facebook. I did not know that the owner of Facebook passed away about a couple years ago. I did not know that. But then you got a lot of bullies work for Facebook. So you got the people that bullying me, well they call themselves bullying me, and they trolling me, and you got that group trolling me, bullying me, harassing me, um, got my address, sending people to do harm to my vehicles and take my mail and all that. And I email Facebook. I sent Facebook videos of them doing it, and that page still up. That mean, and I'm not gonna say no allegedly. That mean the people work everywhere, work in Facebook too. But see, when they do that and shut me down, when you hit review, the review board is higher than the little peons that shut your page off with Facebook. But YouTube is so great. YouTube been around for way more longer than Facebook. But Facebook is like elementary school. It's like when you on YouTube, it's like you graduated from a university like Harvard or one of them big university like doctorate degrees and stuff. So basically, I feel like I graduated from Harvard University, you know, for my doctor and master degree from Facebook. So Facebook is like a way step down from YouTube. So YouTube, I'm still working out the kinks. You can get up to 100,000 a month, a check. Once I get great. Remember all that time that I was putting in on YouTube, on Facebook. Every morning I was giving Facebook people a coffee show, Doctor with Larry, Love Doctor, and if I was putting that same energy in YouTube, man, I'd be sitting on top of the hill. But so it's not too late because all that experience and all that time and effort that I put in on Facebook, I can do the same on YouTube and get them $100,000 a month. So bear with me. I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe. I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe. You can comment if you like. You don't have to. But we're gonna bring the numbers up on YouTube. Just like when that incident happened down on Pennsylvania Avenue last week, I went down there and I was on a Facebook page because I made one up, and I went live on that one, and I went live on YouTube. And my enemies over on Facebook, they blocked that too. But I'm so glad that I went live on YouTube, so I got a copy on YouTube. So when they block my Facebook page, the stuff that I do, you can't see it. But my good stuff, I always videotape of things. So this is what I'm telling y'all folks out there. If y'all on Facebook, make sure y'all not putting all y'all whole life pictures and stuff on there, or y'all baby pictures and your videos, because your enemies will lie to Facebook and they will block your Facebook page, and then you lose everything. You lost all that pictures on your Facebook. You lost all your lives. You lost everything. All right? So make sure you be smart like me. Make videos of the stuff that you don't want lost. All right? So Facebook is so different than YouTube. Now I've been on YouTube and upload videos since for like 20 years. So, and I still got my little CDs and my little videos, because I uploaded it in case something happened to YouTube. So you always got to have a master copy of something that you really want to have, because anything can happen at any given moment. So once again, I just want to let y'all know that I'm all right. I'm still hanging in there. A lot of people been calling me saying, "Hey man, you all right? I don't see you as much. I don't do this as much." So that's why. And I think it was a couple of days ago, right? A couple of days ago, Someone called me and said, Larry, you know, that person that always been mean to you and your family, your daughter, your lady. Well, she's in the hospital and they don't know if she's gonna make it. And y'all won't believe, y'all want to hear what I told the lady? I don't think y'all want to hear it because y'all gonna be so, y'all gonna say, Laura, you shouldn't have said that. First of all, I'm not having no sympathy for anybody that tried to destroy me. So please don't tell me if y'all know that people is hating me and y'all know who they are, and please don't tell me that the person in the hospital might not make it because you're telling the wrong person. Why would you tell me that somebody might not make it and you know they've been trying to destroy me for years? Why would y'all do that? So I'm not gonna let y'all know. I'm just gonna let y'all use your own imagination and what I probably said. I'm not concerned about any of my haters not making it. So it is what it is. I put it in God's hand. God is in control. It's not in my hands if anybody gonna make it or not, especially if they my enemies. Now, if somebody not my enemy and not trying to destroy my life, hey, you got my sympathy. But you know, I didn't have people call my job, try to wrong me, call my landlord, try to destroy me, call everybody that I'm involved with trying to talk mean and negative and try to destroy my life. So why would I make your life happy? I'm not gonna have anything to do with you. I just want to stay far, far away from you and live my life to the fullest. So I just want YouTube to know that, hey, YouTube, it is what it is, and that's what it is. All right. So Mark Zingerberg, somebody told me he passed. Did he pass? See, this is the first time I'm repeating what somebody told me. Is that true that the guy on Facebook passed away? Now, I didn't hear about it in the news, but I don't know why somebody told me this. Is it true? Now, I'm asking you. Should I say allegedly? You know what? You're right. I'm going to say allegedly he might have passed. Allegedly. Because, man, it's still... Oh, my God. I apologize. You see what I'm saying? Why would this person told me that the guy passed about 2 years ago, and they sold Facebook and a new owner have it. Now, can somebody Google that? Because that's why I hate to repeat what people tell me, because they can be all wrong. But let me tell you something else. Let me tell you something else. The police department, I'm upset with them right now. Let me tell you what the police, you know why I'm upset with the police department? I'm upset with the police department because that incident happened down on Pennsylvania Avenue, right? When I went down there, people were saying that the person was deceased, right? I mean, and so many people were saying the person was deceased, you know, the police shot him up, this, that, and the fourth. And I'm just getting down there, and all these cops was on the road. It was like hundreds of police down there, like, and it seemed like it was going to be a terrible, right? And I would wonder why all them cops was at that line so nobody couldn't get through and all that. So I'm just getting down there. When I got the phone call, I was 5 minutes away. But I'm upset with the police department in Baltimore City right now and I shouldn't say I'm upset with them, but they told me that the guy was in critical condition, right? And the streets were saying that the person was deceased. So that's kind of like confused my mind. I mean, so when I went to the press conference down at Shop Trauma, and the guy family was walking by the tape, and he said they killed my brother, man. Don't listen to them. They lying, right? He was outbreaking, and you know there was a press conference going on. so so the commissioner said that the person was in critical condition, right? That means he was still living. Well, and the streets were saying something different. So now I'm confused. So at the end of the press conference, and then I asked the PR person, the RP person, I said, is the person in critical condition? I, oh, okay. I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me know. I'm live on YouTube. All right, all right. Thank you. All right. Wow. I appreciate you so much. Y'all hear that? Y'all see people helping me out on YouTube. So when somebody not here, you have to say unlive on YouTube. Unlive. Okay. So and I really appreciate you. So unlive on Facebook. Okay. Right, because I ain't know what to say, so that's why I was puzzled. So basically, so now before I left, and I was talking to other reporters, I was saying, because the streets were saying this, and Instagram and all this. So I'm right downtown at the press conference. So the police department or the commissioner saying that he was in a critical list. So and then I went back on my Facebook page, or my not my Facebook, my YouTube. I think what I was on YouTube and Facebook, yeah. And I went and I said, you know, I apologize, but the family, the person is on the critical list. And I was saying to myself, I know not to listen to this until I get a confirmation. But guess what? The police was wrong for telling me that the guy was in the critical, because I just found out that the person was alive. And I said, wait a minute, man. And then they were saying the reason why they said that the guy was in critical list because they didn't want a riot. So, because they had a rally, and I was unaware with the rally too. I didn't know that it was a rally. I was unknown with the rally as well. But yeah, so the truth is hard to come out at times. So basically, man, and I don't want to give any fake news. That's why I'm uncut. I don't want to do anything fake. Just like when I went to New York. Y'all remember when I went to New York when DMX, they took him off life support? Now listen to this. I went all the way to New York when DMX was in the hospital, right? And I was up there Thursday, right? So, and I went around the hospital talking to people, and I seen the news people were trying to interview this lady, and it brought my attention. So I'm saying, what's going on? So I walked over there, and the lady was happening to be DMX um, fiance. He was getting ready, they was getting ready to get married. DMX fiance was telling the news people DMX fiance was telling the newspaper that she cannot go on the news saying what happened. I said, what happened? They said, well, I can't say because I'm not the media family. Only the media family can say what happened. But he's not with us no more. They took him off life support. But I can't go publicly and say that. So as y'all know, my uncut news was live the whole time, and the people heard that. So people thought that I was giving fake news because they said DMX wasn't gone, wasn't alive. He was still in a coma. And until Friday, that's tomorrow. Wait until tomorrow to address the nation that they took DMX off of life support. So that's when I stayed overnight because the family was going to address us at 12 o'clock noon Friday. So we stayed at a hotel. And everybody was on my live. I'm giving fake news. This is not right. This, that, and four. Right? So the next day, like I told the people, the family addressed our nation, came out and said that they took DMX off life support. So, rest in heaven, rest in peace. DMX the man, y'all. Who remember DMX? Man, the whole nation is sad about that. DMX the man. He did. And plus, guess what? He used to be around Emerson Avenue and Fulton Avenue, Monroe and Fulton. So all the people near Emerson, they know DMX. A lot of people know DMX from Baltimore. So when I went up to Baltimore and I was talking to the Rough Riders, I even took pictures with them, DMX manager and all that. I said, hey man, I'm Uncut News from Baltimore. He said, hey man, I mean, New York love people from Baltimore, y'all. Y'all notice that? I mean, wow, man. So what's up, New York? Anybody from New York, what's up? What's up? You going back to sleep? Oh, come on, Claudia, you just woke up. but yeah, Sherrod, this where I'm at now. My live gonna get better and better. I'm getting the kinks out. This where y'all can catch me at, and I'll be getting that 100 grand a month once I get it going. So I'm gonna be the best whoever did it. Soon I get the kinks out because I got people helping me on YouTube. Some YouTubers, right? Everybody look at YouTube all over the world. So what's going on, Sherrod? Let me see what Sherrod say. Say out up there. It's going to be like 99 degrees today. Plenty of water. You know what, Sherrod? I'm gonna have to get a cooler and put ice in it, because when I was cutting people grass yesterday, I asked for a cold bottle of water or something cold. The last two people did not have nothing cold in their house. One lady went to the store, and her boyfriend and her, they bought a Sprite and a water. So the girlfriend was saying to him, he wanted the water. But people don't have no cold water in their house when I'm cutting their grass. So you're right. I'm gonna have to buy my own water and put ice in it. Oh, guess what happened? So at the air fram yesterday, and I didn't even make it down there. I'm gonna try to make it there today, but y'all know that I gotta keep working because I gotta maintain, right? And at least I ain't gotta worry about my phone bill for a couple months, because that's paid up. Even though they treated me wrong yesterday, but I'm gonna call them about 9 o'clock so I can get. I want me a free iPhone, and I want whatever I can get. So anyway, excuse me. I appreciate everybody, and remember, I'm in Baltimore City, Baltimore County. Yeah. Once I get my numbers up, Sherrod, I can make about 100,000 a month. Yeah. Anybody on YouTube who make 100,000 a month, let my cousin know, because she think I'm just saying this. But I gotta study. I mean, Rome wasn't built overnight, Sherrod. I gotta be on Facebook. I mean, YouTube practically all day. I gotta have shows. I gotta have commercials. I gotta have like a podcast every day at the same time. I really gotta be on here practically all day to make about 100 grand. And y'all gotta subscribe. And one day on Facebook, right, I had about 85,000 people on here at one time. 85,000. Right now, there's only 16 people on here at one time. Can y'all imagine? I had 85,000 people. Oh, I need 3,000 watch hours. Chlorine, Miss Chlorine, you gotta call me too. You gotta call me, and Nikki gotta call me. Both of y'all helping me out. So I need 3,000 watch hours. So, Gerard, I need 3,000 watch hours, whatever that is. So you see Miss Chlorine telling me I need 3,000 watch hours? That means y'all watch me 3,000 hours. I don't know how long that is, but that's a long time. So, and Sherrod, I still got pictures of us down South Carolina, and I still got videos of us down South Carolina. But the Facebook stuff, I really didn't went live in South Carolina. Remember, I did a lot of videos. So I was very smart to do videos. That way, when they took my Facebook page, they didn't take us when we was down South Carolina, because I videotaped it. See how clever that was? I know when to hold and I know when to fold. See, we didn't go live all the time when I was in. Look, I didn't went live. We was like on most of the time I made videos. So I got all them videos. See how clever that is, Gerard? So I'm telling everybody, if y'all want to keep y'all videos and memories, don't depend on Facebook to go live and think that y'all gonna have a video. You know what Facebook doing now? They deleting y'all lives anyway every 30 days. See, YouTube, right? Even though I got hardcore evidence, I got regular videotapes and stuff, but Facebook is deleting lives every 30 days. You gotta download them. How y'all like that? But anyway, folks, I appreciate everybody. If y'all need to call me, my number is 443-832-0375. They tried to take my number yesterday, but man, I got it back too. They took my number and put it out there. What if somebody got my number? And they were trying to say I can't get it back because I disabled it. I said, oh no, I didn't even. Oh no, no, no. It took me about 6 hours to get my number back. I said, oh no. Look, they taking the Facebook page, now they trying to take my number. Oh no, you won't. No, you won't, phone carrier. No, you won't take my number. Man, look. So when I tell you God is good, y'all, all y'all gotta do is don't watch me, watch the moves I make. They try to take everything from me. Everything possible. Everything, man. They tried to take my number yesterday, Sherrod. They already took my 443-839-8412 number. And that number was a gold mine. So I'm trying to make this number a gold mine. I said, oh no, you won't. This is my business number. Oh no, you won't. You already took my 8412 number. I couldn't even get that number back. Oh no, you won't. Well, my first number I had, and I lost it through Verizon because my bill got behind, and they wouldn't work out a deal with me, and they snatched my number, wouldn't give it back. I had that number about 20 years, and I lost that number like 2 years ago. But now I got this number for 2 years ago, building it back up like I had the other number. But the other number, that 8412 number, was the shit. Y'all know how it is having numbers for a long time. Alright, y'all. I got cutting grass. I'm gonna cut some grass around the neighborhood and tell somebody to call me to cut their grass, because I gotta buy some more gas. And, yeah, so I gotta drink plenty of water. But yeah, man. So Facebook, that's alright. Y'all found me over here. Everybody looking for me, so I'm Larry Wallace on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber now. So if y'all know anybody looking for me, tell them I'm on YouTube. And my YouTube channel name is Taxi Talking Radio. Taxi Talking Radio. And I think I might, before I get famous, I might have to get famous once I get famous on this one, because I think I got a lot of watch hours on this one. I gotta find out how many. How can I find out how many watch hours I have? I'm gonna check that out and let y'all know. And then when I start making money on this one, and then I'm gonna make another YouTube channel and do uncut news. So like whenever uncut news, whenever news come, I can just flick it over there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right. Go ahead and comment. I'm gonna read y'all comment. All right. I know. I yeah. So I'm gonna catch up with y'all later. I gotta cut some grass. Peace out, and remember, I gotta get 3,000. What they call it, 3,000 television, so I can get that money. Y'all have a great morning. And remember, I'll be back. Let everybody know that I'm on YouTube. I am a YouTuber. Have a nice day, folks.